Hey, Sambit, you there? I don't think anybody else is joining us. Hmm. So let's just wait for 2 or 3 minutes. Otherwise, we'll see. So you have some doubts in those problems which I gave in previous 6 days? Yes, Sambit? Sambit, so you have some doubts in those questions which I gave in these 6 days? Okay, okay, okay. Hmm. Acha, do one thing. You have if analysis class and the loops class. Okay. So let us wait. If nobody joins, then there are some people joining. Sarthak and Abhinav also joined. Hey Sarthak. Nice thinking, Sambit. Nice thinking. So let us see if people comes and ask doubts, and let us see if there is going to be some revision or not. Until then, whosoever has joined can start putting their doubts if you have, or if you want to, have any other discussion. So we can also do that. Lexicographically, Christy, can you specifically tell me the question? No, Abhinav, no. Attendance is not going to be recorded for this particular lecture. This is completely optional, Abhinav. This is completely optional. Don't worry. It was just if some people have doubts in the problems which I gave in the previous 6 days to complete, then I could have taken those. Otherwise, you can go and relax. No worries. Christy, can you specifically tell me which question you're talking about? Write a program to input an integer t, and each of t lines will have a string s consisting of only lowercase letter and an integer k. You have to find the lexicographically largest string that can be obtained by removing k characters from the given string. Mm-hmm. Hmm. I have to think if it would work with stack or not. Christy, let's just do one thing, yeah. Since this was the question in assignment or homework, right? So, since I am going to give this question in either next week or next to next week, so we'll not be having any discussion on the doubt session. In the doubt session, we'll be only taking those problems. The reason being, I want others to try that problem also. If somebody hasn't reached to that problem and if they already found the solution, So that's going to be, a bit of magic reveal for them. So what we can do, you can ping me on Scalar chat for this particular question, and then we can take it from there, and then I can provide you some hints or the direction in which you can think, and then the day or the week in which in or the week in which I give this particular problem for the assignment, then in that particular week, attend the doubt session of that particular week and ask me this particular question again. Is it fine, Christy? I just do not want to, if somebody is watching the recorded session, so I do not want to ruin this stuff for them if they haven't solved the problem. So I will be discussing either next session or next to next session. There are still remaining 2 doubt sessions, next Saturday and next to next Saturday. So I'll definitely be giving this problem either next week or next to next week. So don't worry, don't worry. Or what you can do, you can ping me a Scalar chat and I'll give you the direction. So start pinging every question to me, whichever gives you TLE, and then I'll let you give a direction. If you're missing something, then I'll give you a direction. Do not hold on to those questions to yourself, okay? Either ask TA or you can also ping me. I can check the code and let you know what's the problem, where actually you are actually facing the different problems, right? Send me the code, send me the logic you use, then I could actually give you some direction to move in. That would help, okay? You active on Scalar chat, right? Good. Anything from the 12 problems or the 15 or 20 problems, I don't know, I didn't count. Anything from if analysis and loops class. That's I'm going to clear, even if you are the lone person sitting here. I will clear that particular doubt. But if there are no, then we can take the next session or we can continue in the next session. Yes, Christy. Any kind of doubt in if analysis, check it. Go and check if you have any doubt in if analysis sessions and loop session. I'm giving you 2 to 3 minutes. Go and check if there are any kind of doubts there. And then we can continue. Sambit, you also check. If there are any doubts, then we can continue. Otherwise, we can stop it here since nobody else is joining. Just take 2 minutes and check every question if you have any kind of doubt. And if you do not have, before leaving, just tell me, sir, okay, we do not have any doubts in if analysis and loops, and then we can end the session. By the way, both of you gave the contest or not? Oh, Sambit. Sambit, we are going to try again. I'm coming to it, Christy. So Sambit tried it particular problem again. Okay, and we'll be having a contest discussion also sometime around in the doubt session only. Okay, take a week more to try to solve those 2 problems yourself again. You can access the contest from the dashboard and try to solve them again. If not, then we are going to take up those questions in some doubt session in one of the 2 doubt session. Special number questions. Christy, can you just specifically tell me which class, which assignment? Okay. A number n is called special number if n can be expressed. Okay, fine, yeah, fine. Let us discuss this particular problem. So it is saying, Christy, that there is a number n, and it is called a special number. Can you see the screen, guys? Okay, let me just see the code of Christy. Hmm. Okay, so Christy, it must be giving you TLE, right? No. So what it was giving? Output ही गलत था. Let me check. So what you are doing? Christy, until then, can you just paste the code in the public chat? You can come in the public chat also. No worries to put me on personal. Just so that Sambit can also see the question. So what you are doing? You are taking a loop. I is going from square root of I n, and j is internally going from j equals to j. Okay. So then you are doing if n, right. Okay, Christy, the very first thing is it should be always printing j is equals to 1, j is to power n. Why you are using a break? Why you are using a break with the false statement here? It is quite possible now that for a particular I and j, Christy had pasted the question here. Christy, can you just paste the question again in the public chat? Christy, think about why you are actually breaking in the false condition also. Let me give you an example. Let us say there is 4. Okay. N, the value of n is 4. Yes. So in the very first case, what would happen? I's value is 1. Okay. Then you are taking j from 1 to n. J from 1 to n. That is j equals to 1 till 4. Okay. Then inside it, you are actually checking if n double equals to power of 1 comma 1. Yes. This is not true. Right, Christy? This is not true. So it would actually come in the false else statement. It will actually come into the false statement. It will print false and it will actually break. So we do not actually want to, print false here and break. I also want to consider the remaining situations, isn't it? What you are doing, you are just checking one condition, 1 raised to power 1. If it is true, it will be only true for n equals to 1. The answer will be available only till n equals to 1. Okay. Yeah. So, will you try to figure it out or shall I explain this particular problem? Great, great, great. Any other problems you could find from loops and if analysis? Then you are always welcome to ping me on Scalar Chat with any kind of doubt. There are no restrictions there. I'll help you with any kind of doubt, be it strings, be it contest, be it anything. Okay. But today let us just stick to if analysis and loops. So if you do not have any doubt, we can end the class. Otherwise, just ping me the doubt from if analysis over the loops, anything, or anything you want to discuss? Yes, Sambit, anything? Great. Okay, bring the code. Bring the code in the chat, Christy. Let us solve that also. Sambit, whatever Christy posts, na, try to see if you can find the error, okay? Hmm. So what you are doing, you are taking an n, you are also taking reverse equals to 0, and then flag equals to 0, and then pitch, okay? If n is less than 0, you are making it positive. Great. ठीक है. While n is greater than 0, great. Digit is equals to n percentage 10. Reverse की value 0 है, right? ठीक है. Somebody try to find the problem. I have already got the problem. Try to identify the problem. Christy, you also see. You have found out digit is equals to n percentage 10. Okay. Tell me, did you use digit anywhere? See the code. No, it doesn't matter, Sambit, because before she's not even using it. Okay, she's not even using ditch, so no matters if it is 0 or not. And if she uses it, then it is going to be initialized by n percentage time. Yes, Christy, tell me, you are actually calculating ditch, but are you actually using it? No. So what my logic says, Christy, that you got the digit, okay. Then what do you need to do to build the reverse number? Reverse is equals to reverse into 10, not n. N is the whole number. Let's say you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Now what you want to do? You want to extract this 4 and add it into reverse. So you extracted 4. 4 was present in ditch, right? And n was actually your whole number. N was actually your whole number. Isn't it, Christy? What you did here, you actually added n into reverse. You do not want to add n. You want to actually add the extracted digit. Right, very silly mistake. So what you can do now for these particular type of mistake, you start debugging. Let's say, how did I actually find out the mistake? So what I did, okay, while n greater than 0, okay, I started the code. I took an example, I started the code. Then I did this, okay, digit की value calculate कर ली, then n percentage 10. Okay, dig become if n was 1, 2, 3, 4, dig becomes 4, right? And then what you did? Reverse is equals to reverse into 10 plus n. Just as soon as I read this statement, na, I got the mistake. Okay, n. N was 1, 2, 3, 4. And dig was 4. You actually wanted to add dig, not n. Yes, Christy? Now go and try it now only. Just try to solve it now only. I'm waiting for you. There is no problem. I'm waiting for you. Go and try to solve it now only. हो गया? Great, yeah, great. That was a very silly mistake. But that's how you learn, okay? What I want to do, what I want you to do, na, for these particular problems, na, try hard, fight it out, and try to debug this. Rather than the more important is debugging than coding. Debugging actually tells you how to learn things, how to see different kind of errors. okay, this error is coming, okay, these particular things might be the mistake. Your answer is way out of the actual answer, then you know, okay, there's some mistake in logic only. So go and see the logic only, right? Okay, bring me more doubts. Bring me more doubts. Yes, Samvit, I can unmute you. You got a personal session. Great. Enjoy this. Yes, Samvit.
सर थोड़ा सर ये क्वेश्चंस के बारे में नहीं है सर, वो अभी जो नया क्लासेस चल रहा है सर
Mm-hmm.
उसके रिगार्डिंग है। सर अभी जो क्लासेस चल रहे हैं ना उसमें सर बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट आ जा रहे हैं। तो लाइक सर आपके साथ हम लोग जब क्लास करते थे कि मतलब लाइक 30 के आसपास स्टूडेंट होता, तो हम लोग ना आपके साथ बहुत अच्छे से मतलब इंटरेक्ट कर सकते थे, लाइक ऐसे हम लोग बात कर सकते हैं। लेकिन उधर सर 100+ स्टूडेंट हो जाने की वजह से सर वो इंटरेक्शन ज्यादा अच्छे से नहीं हो रहा है, इसीलिए मतलब कॉन्सेप्ट अच्छे से क्लियर नहीं हो रहा। तो सर आप कुछ ऐसा कर सकते हैं जिसमें मतलब वो ग्रुप्स डिवाइडेड हो जाए एंड हम लोग अच्छे से पाइथन वगैरह सीख पाए, क्योंकि बहुत प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है पाइथन में। हम लोग सीख रहे हैं लेकिन थोड़ा मतलब थोड़ा बहुत डाउट रह ही जा रहा है फिर भी।
Right, Samvit. So I think Sahil should have told you in the previous class, in the Friday's class, that we are going to divide the batches now.
ये सर बट मतलब सर लास्ट मतलब 2 क्लासेस में नहीं हुआ था इसलिए।
So yeah, actually, I also attended those particular classes. I felt the same thing, and we had a discussion over it. Or so what we are going to do, since there are let's say 120 students approximately joined, we are going to divide it into two batches of 60 and 60. Okay,
यस
so it is your luck actually that you are actually getting 26 to 30 people in the class. Otherwise,
यस
your batch size is 65, right?
यस सर यस सर
But again, 60 is a good enough
यस सर सर
number.
60 तो सही है लेकिन मतलब 120 कुछ ज्यादा ही है।
It's completely fine. From Monday onwards, we are actually going to divide it into two particular things. And the timing also, as Christy said, the timing also will be either 8 or at max 8:30. It will not be 9. We are
हाँ
still
यस
having some discussion over it. And I am trying hard to get it 8. And if since there would be two batches, one batch would be September LITEX
यस
and November LITEX. And September LITEX is actually combination of August and September. So there are two batches altogether. So now let us see what timing actually wins, 8 or 8:30. But we are trying to do it 8, and from the next class onwards, you will be divided into group of two. Don't worry.
ओके सर थैंक यू
I
सर।
try to make sure that you are divided into group of two.
ओके सर थैंक यू सर।
Okay. Any other problem, Sambit?
नो सर थैंक यू।
And how's the classes are going? Are you actually learning something or not?
ये सर बहुत से मतलब गिटहब तो सर इतना अच्छे से सिखाया, पूरा क्लियर ही हो गया।
Clear
लगभग
हो
मैंने
गया?
पूरा पूरा सर नोट्स वगैरह पूरा बना दिया अच्छे से गिटहब का। बस
ग्रेट और डालते भी रहना वट एवर कोड यू डू ना, डालते भी
यस
रहो गिटहब पे। लेट
ये
मी एक्सप्लेन यू कैसे, मतलब लेट से यू आर राइटिंग द कोड ऑन इंटरव्यू बिट ओनली, ठीक है, या स्केलर एकेडमी ओनली। सो व्हाट यू कैन डू, यू कैन मेक अ फोल्डर ऑफ स्केलर एकेडमी, और जो भी कोड तुम यहाँ पे लिख रहे हो ना, जस्ट
यस
पुट इट इन द फोल्डर एंड पुट इट ऑन द गिटहब, ओके।
ओके सर मतलब पहले से मुझे आता था थोड़ा बहुत गिटहब, क्योंकि सर मैं रिएक्ट का भी कुछ प्रोजेक्ट वगैरह किया था ऑलरेडी। सो जस्ट लेकिन सर इतने अच्छे से बेसिक वगैरह इतने अच्छे से क्लियर नहीं था।
ग्रेट
लाइक गिट लॉग वगैरह भी अच्छे से मुझे पता नहीं था, वो सब अच्छे से पूरा क्लियर हो गया, क्यों होता है वो क्लियर हुआ, वो ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट चीज।
अच्छा, रीबेस करके कमांड डिस्कस हुई थी?
नो सर।
नहीं हुई ना, तो देर इज
नो
नॉट टू कवर इन गेटअप येट, इट वाज जस्ट अ वेरी बेसिक्स thing.
यस
And in usually industry, we do not actually use those commands. We do use those commands, but most of the time we get our commands wrong, and then there are other commands to actually help us out. Okay, so there is not more to learn in GitHub, and I think we are going to have some advanced session also. Okay, after your DSA is completed.
ओके ओके सर।
Okay, but make sure when you join back with me on 4th of March, you are good with data structures and algorithm, right?
यस सर।
Great, awesome, great. Okay, I'll just put forward your suggestion, whatever you are giving, and I'll just talk to them and see if we can divide the batch. Most probably, we are dividing the batch from Monday, but let me just clear the air from our side. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Great, Sambat. Thanks, sir. Mm-hmm. Christy, DSA comes first. DSA comes first. Okay. But what you can do, you can just attend the classes. You can just attend the classes of dev. Okay. If you find out the time, the focus is data structures and algorithm. The focus should be C++. Okay. If you think that okay, 4th of March, we are again going to start data structures and algorithm. Okay. And let me just describe a basic something. First of all, we'll be doing OOPS, then time complexity, and then arrays advanced, and then linked list and dot 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 dot, right? So for these particular things now, I would be doing a hell lot of problems, right? So I do not want that you are still figuring out your problems with C++, or you are still figuring out your problem with writing loops, with writing arrays, with writing anything else, right? Which are basics. So what I want you to do, what I want you to do before 4th March, I want you to get along with this C++ absolutely perfect, in an absolute perfect way. You must have solved every problem from before pointers class. You must have solved every problem before pointers class. That's what I want. That's the target. But if you can find out the time, na, just attend dev classes just to get a taste of what is happening in dev sessions, right? What actually devs involve. I do not want you to give your 100% focus to dev. Why we are doing this dev session is that we just want you to provide the, let's say GitHub. Git was important. Git was important so that you can start putting your code in GitHub. Okay, and also this particular thing is being carried on just so that you can realize the importance or realize the use of or get a taste of development. We do not want you to do hardcore development, right? We do not want you to start with development right away. It was just to give a taste because at the end of this DSA, you actually have to take some decisions. Then it's fine, yeah. If you know React and Node.js, it's fine. Then it's fine. It's completely your choice if you want to attend the Python Django sessions or not. Okay. But one thing is, the assignments will be there. Okay, so it will actually decrease your PSP. Let me just get through some people and talk about this. That if somebody is already doing something in Node.js and they do not want to learn anything about Python or Django, okay, so how can we actually manage that particular thing, right? So if you want to attend, if you're interested in, do attend and as uh, attempt the assignments and homework. Otherwise, focus on C++. That's the major area you want to focus on, data structures and algorithm. Okay, I'll try to discuss these problem with someone ki, the people who do not actually want to do development in Python, so they do not want to attempt the assignments. What for them? Okay, but if you can, if you think yeah, there are some MCQs you can think of and you can attempt, go and attempt those if you have time. But the prime focus should be on C++. Okay. Great. Just cover whatever is being covered before pointers or until pointers class. Do every particular question. And then we can take up dev in, let's say, your summer vacations. We can think of it, we can schedule, we can have a chat and we can schedule it somewhere around summer vacations. You can again go and rewatch those videos. Okay. Bye-bye, Sambit. Okay, Christy, is it fine? Great. Any more doubts you have? I am available. Otherwise, we can end the class. Anything you want to talk about? Doubt session you are talking about. So since if you have observed, Christy, are you following my messages on Scalar Chat, the everyday problem I'm putting? But you are actually following, na? Yes. So what you can do is just keep on following those. So on next Saturday, what I'll be doing, I'll be taking the doubts of all the problems from Sunday to next Saturday. Whatever I'll be putting. I am trying to go sequence by sequence. That first of all I covered if else, then loops, then I'll be doing arrays, or then sequence by sequence strings, right? So just keep a track on those problems and try to solve those problems sequentially. If you get any kind of doubt, you can always ping me. Otherwise, next Saturday, I will be discussing those problems only if you have any doubt in those particular problems. And in next 2 weeks, I will make sure that I cover every problem in next 2 sessions. There are still remaining 2 sessions. Today is, let's say, today is what? 12th or 13th? Today is 13th, right? So next session will be on 20th and then next session will be 27th, right? So there are two more doubt sessions remaining. Okay, and in one of those doubt session, I will definitely be covering the doubts of strings. Just keep a track on what problems I'm actually giving you on the scalar chat and try to solve those problems. Come in the doubt session with those problems already solved, or not, then we'll be having the doubt session. Okay, great. Any more questions? Hmm. Chalo. Thank you for coming, Christy. At least two of you joined, and it was not a class with me alone. Chalo. ठीक है? Shall I end the class? Great. चलो. Bye bye.